up, ladies and gentlemen? It's a lot going on out here in these streets. I got a lot of subjects. I got to get into Nia Long, got to get into the Ellen Show, got to get into Kanye West and Caitlyn Jenner. Definitely a lot in this subject. So let's get into Nia Long. So Nia Long was on a show. And she said she looked too old to be on Charlie's Angel. I think it was just a nice way to say you're a little too black. So during that show, the 2000 blockbuster Charlie's Angel, they went through several rosters, and Nia Long was discussed to be on the movie, but they said she looked too old, and that's the way she, a little too black. So, but I don't really see Nia Long to be on Charlie's Angel. So I'm kind of glad she didn't get it, because I don't really see her on the show. And then also Nia Long was actually saying that, about Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. She had things to say about that. Everybody know the reason why Nia Long is out in the news because her movie is out. So anytime that her movie is out on Netflix, she's up there making these statements to go viral. Anybody with good common sense will know she's going to say whatever it takes to stay relevant in the news. So people can go on Netflix and watch her movie. Okay. Now, Nia Long's look good, but everybody know in Hollywood, they say the most nastiest and the most, they say, go to Hollywood and you will see how little they think of us. I'm going to say how little they think of us, okay? And I even heard the movie that Nia Long is in. What's the name he's in there with? The movie. I heard the movie ain't really that good, okay? I heard the movie ain't really that good. But just judging by the previews, okay? You meet the guy, was one of your old friends. You pick up a fling. He dumped you. I mean, you didn't really do it. You stayed with your husband, but the guy got jealous that you picked up the fling when they used to be a friend. Now he want to do harm to you. He's obsessed. How many times have we seen that stale storyline? And if we want to criticize Tyler Perry about his stale storylines, we need to start criticizing these other folks that's having the same tired storyline. I am tired of seeing the same story. You meet a guy and it don't work out. Now he falls in love. He's obsessed with you. He want to stalk you. How many times we seen it? Come on now. With All My Epps, I would have came out better if All My Epps and Nia Long was in a love story and they have kids and he smashed from the front and the back on the counter and the pool, in the grocery store. I would rather see something like that, but to see the same tired storyline, I would rather see something like 50 Shades of Grey, but the black version. And they doing, 50 Shades of Grey. He got his playroom. He wanted it. I'd rather see something like that. But to see this tired storyline, come on now. Let's get it together. I'm tired of seeing it. But I will watch the movie, though, even though I pretty much told you what the movie's going to be about. I'm going to click and watch the movie anyhow. So shout out to Nia Long. You know Wiley love you. I love you, girl, okay? The number one show on the internet. I do love Nia Long, and she's beautiful. And if she come on this show right now, I will flip and flop and sing her praises. I will flip and flop and will sing that lady praises. Let's get to Ellen. The Ellen Show. Former Black Ellen worker says she suffered racism on set and employees slammed alleged toxic work environment. So after employees reportedly expressed frustration with, communication, the Ellen Show because of COVID, some people had lost their job because of COVID-19. They're saying that the Ellen Show set is a toxic workplace, and then a lot of people are speaking out anonymously because they're out of fear of retaliation. They're saying that several former colleagues involved with the Ellen Show spoke about the alleged toxic behavior that the veteran host portrayed to the public while employees are allegedly mistreated. Now, they said Ellen showing the public one way, giving out gifts and everything, but she big, mad, and nasty towards her employees. Now, I'm taking this with a grain of salt because when you become a former employee, you always speak negative about Ellen. But when you were getting that check, where was the negative toxic behavior? Is it because she did not bring you along during this pandemic? She cut the checks off. Everybody is toxic when the checks are coming. So I'm taking this with a grain of salt. But Just like when T.S. Madison manager Gio left T.S. Madison, he started saying that T.S. Madison is a narcissist, that T.S. Madison is this, and that T.S. Madison wants you singing her praises. And I had to go to Indiana to Georgia, and T.S. Madison didn't treat me right. T.S. Madison didn't buy me a birthday cake. She bought Oliver a birthday cake. So he's a former employee. He never said this when he was an employee of Madison. So when these people, I take it with a grain of salt when it ever say former employee, okay? And then you got to be careful with sources, because who are these sources, like Monique said. But I don't know if Ellen is really this mean and nasty. I never heard of that. I'm hearing this stuff now because the checks start rolling in. Sound like Ellen have multiple personality. This tea has been spilled a few times. It have, but it always been like during this pandemic. Now, if I heard something before this pandemic, okay. But I don't know. I never worked with Ellen anyway. But why you don't, I have an issue. Why don't you speak up while you employed? Then you could become more credible. But when you're no longer employed, it seems to me you only doing this because you ain't getting the check no more. That's how I'm seeing it. I could be wrong, ladies and gentlemen. I could be wrong. I never worked on no Ellen show. Okay, I only work on the Wiley show, so I never worked on her show. But I can't say this, but I would say allegedly they're saying that Ellen treat them bad, treat them like, boy, come here, bring me my wallet, and they have to say master. That's pretty much what they're giving me, and I want to know what's her negative treatment. What is it? Is she saying, bring me my hot tea, bring me my coffee, bring me some hot food? It ain't hot enough. Well, when you get to that type of way, that probably is the type of behavior. I mean, your boss, it ain't too many nice bosses out there. So I don't know. I really need to look into this situation more. Like, what is she saying? But, I don't know. I know on the Wiley Show, I talk really nice to people, just like my staff member. Well, she's not a staff member. These are people that volunteer work. She said, Wiley, your lips are chapped. Put on some lipstick. Not lipstick. She said, put on some chapstick. So we putting on the chapstick, okay? Okay, we putting on the chapstick. Because she sent me a DM and she said, put on some chapstick. And so we did it, okay? Okay, because over here, I take criticism very well. So when this show ever get picked up by mainstream media, I'm going to treat people and bring people along with me, and we're going to be having a good old time, all right? You can't treat your staff nasty, because I don't want my staff members, whenever I get some staff members that I can pay for real, not just staff members in my head, but I'm going to treat them with nice and kindness. I'm going to be like this. These scales, can you bring me some ice cold water? She might say, get your own water. And I would gladly say, okay, these scales, I will go and get my own ice cold water. All right? I would drink my own ice cold water. But the type of team I would have, they would be like production team. B Skills, and Brad, different ones would be around. We had like production team, meetings about how the show should go. Then you get you a show. We'll be like, we'll be like the mafia family. Like, you know what I'm saying? We all come up. I come through, though, bring all my people with it. This one get a show. B Skills get a show. This one get a show. This one get $1 million deal. This one get a fashion line deal. B Skills, the Blue Skies, and Nurse Nicole. We just all make our money. I'm just speaking about existence. I'm speaking of existence. We all get our coin together. Okay? We could do our own reality show or putting the show together. Them roasting me and we roasting people and all type of stuff. Me walking around doing a lot of good stuff for the community. So that's all I want to say. And I just went on and rant, y'all. But I could go on my mind of what we want for this show. Okay, now, thank you to my field producer. My field producer sent this to me first, but we were in the beef sector, so they sent this to me about Tamar. No, that's not Tamar. Where's the Tamar? Tamar allegedly sent this tweet out to her family, and she said, "I am a slave. I do not own my life, my story, my pictures, my thoughts, or belief. I ask my master to free me. I'm threatened and punished for it. The only way I see out is death. I will choose that before I continue to love like this. Please help me." She put the prayer emoji. So they're saying this message was the message that is sent that is saying that she wanted to commit suicide. So they're saying that if that was the suicide note that she sent to her family, and I'm reading it and looking at it, and I'm definitely are praying. My prayers are with, Tamar. I'm definitely side-eyeing that boyfriend, though. I'm not going to stop side-eyeing him with my lazy eye, but I will tell you this. People, you got to know what y'all signing, y'all. Please, 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 please. Don't be so desperate to go and get on television. Please read before you get up on set. Because I know me, I ain't signing nothing till I have my lawyer, my legal shield, my good shield, my God shield lawyer look over there. I ain't signing no contract until my lawyer look at it. Okay? Okay, I'm not signing no contract to my lawyer sign up, because whatever you sign, whatever you put out there, whatever you do, if the show really pop and you put on there, don't own nothing, you writing songs, you pretty much. But this is another thing too. When you get up on set, know what you're doing. If you're going around, throwing around, being messy and talking about folks, rolling your eyes, being all mean and nasty and everybody business whining, that's what they're going to record. Because if you tape a reality show, the cameras are following you. And whatever you do on them, on them cameras, is going to be shown to the worldwide. And and the reason why a lot of these people on these reality shows act nasty, because they already know in order to keep the show going, you got to be messy. Let's be clear here. These reality shows ain't going to be nothing if it's no mess. Now, Evelyn, while you up here crying, what was the girl? Is her name Evelyn, the one that was weeping and crying because of what Chad was doing and saying, but girl, was you weeping and crying, have the negative attitude you were showing towards OG? Now, I'm not for nobody putting hands on no woman. Please don't. But please do not get into no relationship with a man that want to aggressively put your hands on him. But that does not excuse what she have been doing on Basketball Wives. Period, point blank. But Chad, you wrong for putting your hands on that woman. Okay? It is wrong. Never put your hand on a woman. Never. That was wrong. So, but at the end of the day, Evelyn, when she set up on that set, she gonna fight. She gonna argue, because if they don't do that, if Evelyn just on the show, hello, how you doing? Ain't nothing really going on. Y'all gonna drag her and say, get her off the show. Y'all won't just. The reason why Eve is not on the show on Real Housewives of Atlanta, because sis was boring. Ain't nobody got time for that boring, dry. Ain't nobody got time for that. She got off the show because she was boring. When she went to the reunion show, then she want to be all up in people's business. But when she was on there, she's trying to be all classy. No, they want ratchet. Because in reality show terms, ratchet equals ratings. Ratings equals advertising dollars equals money. It's all about the mess and the drama. It's not too many reality shows where it's just positive and they're getting millions of viewers. It's about the mess, especially if you got none but black women on there. They want to get into the angry black woman persona. I'm sorry to say it, but that's what the producers like, and that's what the advertisers like. It is what it is, okay? Most of y'all would rather, if I sit up in here, get a group of black women, and they all up my StreamYard, all arguing, we arguing together, and I'm calling them out their name, they calling me out my name. You cock-eyed in there, how you gonna do me like this? I show up to the table with my other girl, the side piece, and my wife there eating. I just bring my side piece, knowing it's gonna be some drama and some plate flying and cups. Y'all gonna be there watching. Versus me going to see my wife at law school, helping her get her law degree. Y'all don't want to see that. Y'all gonna say, oh, this is boring. Because most of y'all are conditioned to see the mess. Period. Let's call a thing a thing. Let's call a thing a thing. Most people see the mess. And when you start, my grandmother said, when you start out messy, people gonna want to expect that messiness. When you try to change, you're gonna lose support. It is what it is. I just have to say that. Oh, I said a whole lot. Let me drink some of this water. But drama do sales. It sells. That's just like watching Tasha K channel, and she's speaking out. When Tasha K do that with Tasha K do her other channel and about the skin cream, about that. Them 30-some thousand people don't be in that chat. They be up in there to hear the mess and gossip. When she be selling Medvavu, Javu, and another video and doing all them sponsor videos, y'all don't be there watching that when y'all be writing them letters. Come on, let's be real. Y'all there for the mess and the drama. Y'all there to see who's gonna get dragged. Well, her story when she doing that Vavu letter from Catherine from California about her boyfriend is cheating on her brother, cousin, and they out there smashing, and you want her advice. Y'all ain't tuned into Tasha K for her advice segment. Sit down somewhere. Come on, let's just call a thing a thing. Come on, you ain't down there for her advice segment. You ain't down there when she up there talking about sponsor Vavu. Y'all ain't down for that. But let her hit that link and drag Megan Thee Stallion talking about she got about 16 sources and probably just in her head that's that's telling her what stuff going. It has been on the money, lady. Them voices in her head, y'all be right there sucking it up. I'm just telling you. I'm just keeping it real. So let's call a thing here. All right. Let me drink some more water. What the hell? I'm doing all this talking, Tasha. It's that coffee that's in my spirit. All right, so let's go to Megan Thee Stallion page right quick. My God. Oh gosh. Oh, before we get to Megan, let me get to Jay-Z. Not Jay-Z, Kanye. So Kanye, the one, Kanye and his sister-in-law, is that his mother-in-law, or is that a family member of the Jenners? Caitlyn. Is it Caitlyn Jenner? Did I say that right, y'all? Is it Caitlyn Jenner? Well, Caitlyn Jenner, Caitlyn Jenner, the one that she transitioned out. She's a lady, okay? She says she wants to be Kanye West's VP choice if Kanye run it, as previous what Kanye announced his presidential won on July 4th via Twitter. And now Caitlyn Jenner said she would like to be the VP choice, okay? So I'm definitely down for the lady to get on with it. Now, I don't know if Kanye gonna run for president or not. He filed the paperwork with the FCC or with the YMC. I don't know whether he gonna run or not, but he is bipolar. So sometimes you want to run for president, next day he want to go on and run to be the next Kurt Franklin or the next Bishop TDJ. He don't know what he want to do. He just, that man ain't manic. He needs to be in somebody's hospital. He needs to be taking somebody's medication, because ain't nowhere in the world one day you want to be Kurt Franklin doing remixes to Jesus Can Work It Out and want to be the next Kurt Franklin, but now you want to run for president. Sit down somewhere. Come on now. Ain't nobody gonna see no Caitlyn Jenner as no VP choice. Sit down. You always get laughed. Go to the South. I dare you, Kanye West and Caitlyn Jenner, to go to the South and put a campaign rally. They are going to roast you to the front, to the back. Ain't nowhere in the world. Trump already going to say, believe me. Believe me. Are you really a lady? Believe me. Okay, but I remember Bruce. Believe me, I remember Bruce. Hold up 1 second. Believe me. Now you say you kill her, and then you were Bruce, and now you kill her. Caitlyn. Okay, believe me. I don't know whatever you want to say you are today. Just know, believe me. I can just see that right then and there. I would love to see Caitlyn Jenner and Vice President Pence go at it in a debate. That's going to be a comedy show. I can see that right then and there. That's going to be pure comedy, because just seeing Vice President Pence's face and just seeing Caitlyn Jenner, because she's going to have to say miss and ma'am, and he ain't going to lie, because he know what the scripture in that Bible said. So it's going to be a roast and a gag. I'm sorry, because and where Vice President Pence come from, he come from that religious freedom state, meaning that them Christians can refuse to sell it to you if you how you doing, because they said my Bible said I don't have to serve y'all this burger, because I only serve Adam and Eve and not Adam and Steve. So if you want these scrambled eggs, go about 35 miles down there to somebody else's restaurant, because over here in Bulin Baptist Restaurant, when we serve burgers, we only serve to Adam and Eve and not Adam and Steve. I'm sorry, that's the state that he come from. That's the state that he come from. Y'all can say what y'all want to say, but Vice President Pence ain't gonna be for no college and no debate. I just imagine just saying that. But that ain't gonna happen not in this lifetime. Let's move on. Let's move on. Oh, Vice President Pence. Did I say Prince? Vice President Pence. Y'all know. Okay. All right. Woo, Lord, we get that. Oh, okay. Oh, gosh. Let me just show this picture. Hold on. Let me go screenshot this right quick. Wait a minute. Can y'all see this? Come on. Can y'all see this running our country? Oh my God. No way. It's no way. It is no way. It's no way. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see him running our country like that? Come on, can you see this? This is the America that y'all want. I want to see it. I said it. Y'all gonna be the main ones, not gonna be sitting there voting. Y'all, I see right there. If I can read y'all thoughts in y'all head, okay? I wonder what do Michelle and T. Elliott have to say about this. Okay. Let's just look at that picture for a moment. Just let it embrace. Okay. Oh wow! Press 1 if you're gonna vote for Caitlyn Jenner and Kanye. Press 1 if you're gonna vote. Press no, you're gonna stay at home. Press 1, you vote for Kanye and Caitlyn Jenner, and you or press 2, you stay at home. I want to know. Wait a minute. Press 1, you vote. 2, you stay at home. Oh, come on. Can y'all really see them? Oh. All right. It's true. Oh, really is something. Wow. But they did say they was going to run for office. So let me go to the Neighborhood Talk. You know, I love the Neighborhood Talk. The Neighborhood Talk is my favorite blog out of them all. I love the Neighborhood Talk. And I also love the Jackson Brand. Sorry, I was quoting everything from like Ellen and everything from the Jackson Brand. So I want to say shout out to the Jackson Brand. I love y'all and I support y'all. So I'm going to put right here before we get into the last subject, Megan Thee Stallion. I want to get to the Pink Teacup owner. Lawrence gets called out for not allegedly paying his employees. Who is the PT Cup holder? Let's see what this video is all about.
With your mouth for the whole time I was here. You don't know how to fucking talk to women.
Let me get my purse.
You don't know how to talk to women. You don't know how to run your fucking restaurant. You got me fucked up. I have fucking kids. Fuck him in this restaurant. I'm getting my fucking money. Do you want to disrespect me, call me a moron? I'm all kind of prostitute, all this kind of shit. Nigga, please.
Okay, what?
And since June, I'm not going nowhere. The police want me right here.
She's waiting for the police to come.
The property, you a corporation lie. You
ain't pay none of your workers. You ain't pay none of your workers.
You a corporation lie.
No.
I'm not on your property. I'm right here. You got me fucked up.
Thank you very much.
No, try that shit in New York. What? And nowhere near you.
And you
dumbass.
supposed to be
You
the
in
owner?
ghetto. You stupid. You stupid. You
You
in
supposed
the
to be the
ghetto.
owner, acting like that?
You in the ghetto, you
No.
dumb. You
No.
dummy.
What did he say to you?
He's lying.
Hold on. Here's what I was trying to say. I cannot understand what he's saying if you're yelling. I want to hear what he got to say while y'all not getting
It's a
paid.
company that's ADP.
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 Okay.
And they backed up and everybody working from home because of Corona. And everybody late, even he late because he's on the payroll. And
So why, if that's the case, then why you keep saying we sent it
It's since June. Since June. I'm not going
mail? The
That's
checks
the
are
thing
in the
with me.
mail.
See, that's what I'm
Why
saying.
you
It's a
keep
lie.
saying
It's a
that?
lie. If you knew the checks was in the mail, why you blaming it on them?
Yeah, why you blaming it on
First you say
them?
the checks in the mail.
Is the check in the mail or they not in the mail? Which one is
You don't
it?
believe everything is staying called for nothing. Like, how you gonna let this man tell you the checks is in the mail 2
And
weeks ago
then say
and then tell you,
they
oh
backed
no,
up. Which
they
one
backed
is
up.
it?
Which one is it?
Yeah, it's in the
Is it
mail
either
or it's
tomato or
not.
tomato? Come on. Is it capital
Yeah.
A or lowercase a? You can't tell me two things at once. You cannot piss in my face and tell me it's raining.
All right. So wow. You clearly hear that. I don't know who this Lawrence person. I don't know who that is. Who this person is. Pink Tea Cup holder, owner, Lawrence. I don't know who that is. I'm not even gonna. Wow, I don't know who that is. Y'all can tell me in the comments and let me know. They want, they want, they want their money. She said, "Don't kiss me and tell her that it's raining." All right, she sis want her money. I mean, this pandemic got people going crazy. I have seen it all this little time. So she want her money. Give her money. Give it to her quick, people. Whatever it is, she want her money. Ain't nothing wrong with it. She want her money. And we got to give credit to that. Also, too, Megan Thee Stallion sent a tweet out. And this is what she had to say. Give me a second while I read it. Let me go to it right quick. Thank you all so much for the super chats. Thank you so much, loves. Black women are so unprotected, and we hold so many things and to protect the feelings of others without considering our own. It might be funny to y'all on the internet and just another messy topic for you to talk about, but this is my real life. I am real life hurt and traumatized. So, with that being said, she's letting it be known, and everybody got memes, they got jokes, they got this. But Megan, you have to understand this culture. When you are a public figure, they're going to make jokes about this. It is what it is. You can't stop it. I mean, even 50 Cent had a meme out there. He put a meme out there with I'm gonna show it because they had like a thing on it. He had a meme out there with Megan Face and with Tory Lanez reaching out with a the gun out of the red car, and 50 Cent put it he put it on his Instagram page. He said, "Run, Ricky, run. WTF is really going on." Hashtag. Oh my God. See, and then he be hashtagging his shows and stuff like that. But this is a lot. Everybody have been sending out, like, I've been seeing a lot of people on my Twitter feed. They're like joking all the way. And 50 Cent is the worst, but people love it. They are not stop subscribing. They are not going to stop liking it. They are not going to stop sharing it. They watch it every single day. So just because a person you think is not is wrong, they're going to continue to watch it. They're going to continue to consume that content because he been doing that, being a troll forever. He even said some stuff about his son, so you already know he ain't gonna have mercy about Megan Thee Stallion. But Megan, you gotta understand, this is clicks and views. This is commentary for everybody. Even if you don't have a YouTube channel, when you have a page, you part of media. So whatever it is, they're going to have that conversation. Black beautiful queens just need to start calling it out and stop keeping it to themselves. 50 Cent wants to be relevant so bad. I do find any of it funny, but I always let crying laughing over some of these tweets. I had to put out a disclaimer. Period. I was even laughing on some of the tweets. But when you in this situation, if you're living under a rock and you don't know, Megan Thee Stallion was allegedly shot by Tory Lanez, right? If you go and listen to Tasha K video, she even confirmed that she had a source that it happened. TMZ putting it out there. Different other blogs putting out there that allegedly that Tory Lanez shot, Megan Thee Stallion in the foot, right? And she even wrote a statement that she had to get bullets removed from her. So she wrote her statement, and everybody have been dragging her since. And with me, I even cracked a couple of jokes. Because, comedians, they're going to always find like, okay, how can we crack a joke on this? And that's what it is. And once you're a public figure, it's going to happen. It's nothing more I can say. And I'm just definitely looking at it. And I reported on this. I broke the story down. And we were one of the first bloggers to break this story down. We've been standing on it constantly. This has been one of the subjects that I can say that I've been on it constantly. When things drop, and when I'm on the air, it could be an exclusive or TMZ could be reporting on something. So do you think 50 Cent should be canceled for cracking jokes at Megan Thee Stallion? And why nobody asking for him to be canceled with his jokes that he's making? He's not being canceled because I do agree that Black women are unprotected. I do agree with that when Megan is saying. I'm not going to take that away from her because Megan Thee Stallion is definitely, I agree with what she's saying. I agree with it. Black women are so unprotected, and we hold so many things in to protect the feelings of others without considering our own. But my thing is this: when I'm reading this tweet, I am a blogger, so are you holding things to protect Tory Lanez? Like, what is it? Are you holding things to protect him? And why not people? Why not people are not trying to, protect her? But you are a victim in the situation. Are you cooperating with the police to put Tory Lanez in bar if he was the one that shot you? So I want to know, are you cooperating with LAPD and say, hey, it was Tory Lanez, so they could put this case to a close, so they can close this case? Let me know. Let me know. Is you actually cooperating with the authorities so we can put this case to a close? Because every single day is something. Every single day is something in this case. We've had to go almost a whole week. We had heard so many theories with this situation. And I want to get to the facts right out of Megan. Which one is, are you a victim or not? Because at the end of the day, you need to be cooperating with the LAPD. And if you actually got shot in your foot a couple of times, why are you not cooperating with the police? Or why the other witnesses are not cooperating? Because, Kelsey, if you are a witness, you need to be cooperating, period. And yes, Mob Radio should be on Megan neck because she should. Absolutely. If you're not out here, if you're out here saying some things, of course you're going to be criticized. And I agree with what Mob Radio does in this case, criticizing Megan. Because Megan is saying some things, some of her stuff ain't really making sense. So, I would have never, if I were her, I would have never made a statement. I'd have just let the investigators investigate and let it be done with that. I wouldn't be out here up there making statements. That's just me, my humble opinion. That's George word. It doesn't matter who did it. Yeah, and you know what? People say, well, such and such did it first. Who cares who did it first? As long as I hit, I'm down with it. I don't care who hit it first. As long as I hit it with the content. As long as I put my hit in. I don't care who hit it first. It ain't about who hit it first. It's about okay. I don't care who hit it first as long as I can hit. Yeah, and I'm talking about commentary. Period. Exactly. Even she got shot until she said it. She said it with the bullet holes of what she put it out there on her page. Let me go back to these people. They really be trying me up in this chat. They really be trying me, but I love it though. Oh Lord! But they'll never call in with that energy. They just be typing because she put it out there. The narrative. Let's put it back on to refresh people's memories, and then we go bring this show to a close. I gotta go get me some. I meant to go grocery shopping, but I still didn't get to the grocery store. As you all can read right there, when she said the narrative that has been reported about Sunday morning events are inaccurate, and I'd like to set the record straight. On Sunday morning, I suffered gunshot wounds as a result of a crime that was committed against me and done with the intentions to physically harm me. So she put the information out. So no one would have made means if you'd have kept everything a secret. You put it out. What do you believe happened with Megan? What I believe happened to Megan, it was an argument and sis got shot. I definitely believe that. I believe it was an altercation. I believe that Megan did get shot. I don't think it was something like really, really serious. Maybe the bullets maybe a bullet probably grazed her or something. I do believe they got shot and everything. She started hopping around. So that's what I believe. But I also believe that Megan ain't cooperating with the police as well as her friend because she don't want to be looked at as a snitch. Anonymous, you live on the air.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
All right, so I called in because, of course, you got Ellen, the generous up there. She is evil. That is an evil lady. I believe it. You know, when on quarantine, she basically fired all of her staff. You remember that?
I do remember that.
Yeah, and then so I'm happy people are calling her out because soon she will be in how do you say that prison? Guantanamo Bay?
Oh,
That's
wow.
how you say the prison name, right?
Oh, you want to go to prison? Oh my God.
No. I don't want her. Oh, well, yes, I do. But she's going real soon. She's part of the whole Pizzagate, so I can't wait till they get her and take her down with her devil worshiping behind. All right, that's all I want to say.
All right, I want to say we do not endorse what the caller said. What the views of the caller don't reflect the views of the host. I want to make that perfectly clear. Okay, and don't reflect the views of the host. Because I don't know what she talking about. Baby, she want her and I cannot. Then she said she want to. She tried it. She really, really tried it. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that. Well, if you got any other callers, tell me how you really feel. The number is 646-716-8447. Oh, Lord, we have been doing so much content. I am like, whoa, I'm going to have to go give me some grease and some chicken wings. I want to fry me some wings. I haven't fried no wings in a long time. So I want to fry me some wings. I've been going to restaurants, so I'm going to fry me some chicken wings, okay? Definitely going to fry me some chicken wings. I might do that for Patreon, see me frying some wings and just talk. I don't know. I'll see. But I will be frying me some chicken wings. Definitely. While you watch Young Pharaoh, you'll learn a lot, especially about Pizzagate. Listen, I don't know nothing about no Pizzagate. Y'all be listening to these conspiracy theories. Listen, the day I listen to it is when BBC, CNN, ABC, or CBS talk about it, okay? Anonymous, you live on the air.
Hey, Wally, yes, I had to call back because I know you say you don't know nothing about it. But not that long ago, you remember when they was like celebrities are on ankle monitors? The reason why Ellen is not doing live shows anymore because people was pointing out her ankle monitor on one of her shows because she is on house arrest until, well, let me say this, allegedly, she is on house arrest until it's time for court. Okay? And then if you go back, when she was doing her shows from in the house, she had a picture on the back of her, basically like implicating her, because she had basically a sacrificing child picture.
Listen, hold on one second. I didn't fact check that. They are not. She is not on no house arrest. They even said that Oprah was on house arrest. People, I am not. This is no conspiracy channel. Ain't nowhere in the world. If Ellen was on house arrest, every news organization in the world would be talking about it. Period. Ain't nowhere in the world. If she was on house arrest, every major news, give me CNN, give me BBC, give me ABC, give me BET, give me all that. I want all the regular.
I'm about to get you.
Send it to me. Send me these
Can I
news
go ahead and break
organizations.
it down for you real
No,
quick?
don't break it down. I need to see the links. I need to see
CEOs?
USA Today. Not what you got to say. You breaking it down. I want to see CBS. Let me see 60 Minutes breaking it down. Because ain't nowhere in the world. Ain't nowhere in the world. I ain't believing that. Only piece of cake that I know is me ordering me some pizza, and I'm about to order me a piece of sausage or some pepperoni. But y'all be believe these conspiracy theories. Stop it. Not into
no,
these.
No, Wiley.
You really believe that stuff like that? Come
People
on now.
always
You gotta be much part of that.
No, hold on. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to tell you, but it's like you're not listening. People always say conspiracy theories, but at the same time, the evidence is in front of y'all. Do you?
It ain't the evidence, ma'am. Let's just be clear. You're saying house arrest. No, I'm not gonna let you repeat a rumor that a conspiracy theory is saying house arrest. They said the same thing about Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey is free and Ellen DeGeneres is free. Until I see the court documents and the mug shots and the fingerprints, until I see it on First 48, I ain't going to believe it. Period. Where is the? This is not a conspiracy theory platform.
Like I said, Wiley.
It's
if
not.
You have the evidence in front of you, and you don't.
I don't want to see. I don't want to see the evidence. Those pictures, ma'am, is docs and doctor and fake news. Okay.
Really?
Okay.
Okay, so I got a question for you, Wiley. Since everything is doctored or whatever, is it doctored of Joe Biden in the video, basically calling black people? What did he say about black people? He said basically we're worthless. There's nothing that they can do for us. We're animals. You
listen. If you go to vote for Joe, I have my issues and problem with Joe Biden, but you can't jump from Ellen being on house arrest and to get to Joe Biden. But last time I checked, Joe Biden is free and he ain't on no house arrest. He is free. What that got to do with house arrest?
Of the men calling.
No, ain't a lot. Listen, ma'am. Let me tell you, ma'am. This is no conspiracy theory channel. This channel is real. I ain't believing no man channel that say they suing YouTube every day and they still got ads playing on YouTube. Come on, sit down somewhere. Sit down somewhere until I see the real black and white court case numbers. That somebody's suing it, let me see it. Ain't nowhere in the world are you still getting cash app and super chats from YouTube, but you talk about you in court. Sit down somewhere. I ain't believing that. Sit down somewhere and let me give me the case numbers.
That's why the black community is in a messed up position right now.
Well, if you believe that, get you a platform and you do your conspiracy theory. No, ma'am, because this channel is not a conspiracy theory channel. Ain't nowhere in the world. That's the case. You're going to say, oh, well, then Oprah Winfrey, she's in prison. Come on now. Sit down somewhere. No, this ain't a conspiracy theory channel. Absolutely not. I don't get into that. No. Baby, my phone would have been pinging off the ground if Oprah was on house arrest. Do you know how bad this phone would have been pinging? Ding, 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 ding. My television would have just came up. My air mattress would have started speaking if that would have happened. Sit down somewhere. Y'all be believing all that stuff. Where's the facts? Y'all be believing. But do you see it? A lot of that stuff be doctor, and sometimes y'all need to start watching all the conspiracy. Y'all gonna really do start seeing people with ankle bracelets on and y'all masks. A lot of these folks y'all be believing be manic and be hearing voices. But why did you see it? I just saw it. Yeah, you be watching these folks that be manic, be up for weeks and days. They say they suing YouTube. Next way they say Ellis on house. So I say that. And get delivered, get on some medication so we can stop doing all this other stuff. Get some ass sit down. I'm looking like, this is just saying Ellis. Like, what? And me, I'm just as foolish. I just went on and Google. I was like, when did this happen? Anytime the U.S. today got a claim, well-known politicians, celebrities, other housewives, they say if you believe a rational conspiracy theory, social media, many bold fake names are in serious trouble with the law. And it isn't just the coronavirus predicament keeping them at home. Recently, some most targeted people like Jenner's one claim has shared more than 350 times. Then you keep reading down there. Then they had Oprah Winfrey. Man, these people have to fact check these people. That's what I'm telling y'all. Y'all got to be careful what y'all consume. These people is free. I just see Oprah giving Gail some toilet tissue, and I ain't see not a bracelet on her ankle. I've seen her. Let me see if I can hold up. Wait a minute. Let me go to Oprah. Let me see what she gave Gail Kayne that toilet tissue. Is this right here? Let me go to it right quick. Hold up. This is funny. I love it. Let me get okay. Let me press play.
Hey, we're here to welcome our guests. Executive. Yay, y'all.
Look, no ankle bracelet.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. It's like a Calgon commercial. COVID-free hugs. Hey, we're here to welcome our
Okay,
guests.
Oprah Winfrey is welcoming her guests in her mansion at her promised land estate. Free. If that's what you call house arrest, please sign me up. Please sign me up. If that look like house arrest, please sign me up. I want to be where she at right now. Okay, you talking about house arrest. Please sign me up. Oh gosh. Wait a minute. Let me see. This is a better. Hold on. I cannot. Y'all tried it. Oh my God, this is so funny. This is so funny. Oh Lord. But that was funny. No, this is not a conspiracy theory, shout out. This is trending news and everything like that. But shout out to Gail King, Oprah Winfrey, Ellen Jenner. No president ever. She was just it was another video. I think they had deleted it. Well, Gail King, when she delivered Gail King some toilet tissue with the dog to her guest house. Now, mind you, this is a estate where the guest house is far away from like the main house. I did see that. But if she's sitting in a whole mansion with service and with her dogs. Okay, let's go to the phone lines. Go ahead, sister. Otherwise, you laugh on the air.
Who said Oprah? I said Ellen.
Ellen too. None of these people is on house arrest. First and foremost, in order to get on house arrest, you have to commit a crime. You have to be found guilty. It's steps. You don't just say, "Hey, you get on house arrest."
Whatever.
You have to. It's a due process, is what it's called, ma'am. And when you go to these channels, I'm like, okay, when did they go to court? Who was the lawyer? Who's the prosecutor? What was the crime? It is a due process. You don't just that you automatically on house. No, you have to commit a crime, number one, probable cause, and you have to be convicted. And maybe that could be one of the reasons why you could be on there. But it's a process. You don't just get up on there. You got to go to step 1, arrested. Step 2, get the president charged. Step 3, go to trial or put in, it's like a whole due process with that. Go take y'all, child, you be listening to these folks, they even got their GED, and y'all listen to these folks to a conspiracy theory. Sit down somewhere. This is why President Trump, this is why he won. Because people believe anything. This is why President Trump won. And he might win again. All right. Yeah, that's our house arrest issue by the state. He said, what is it going to sell for? Okay, so it is what it is. I said what I said. This is not a conspiracy theory channel. We get into clicks and views, trending gossip. I don't get into these conspiracy theory stuff. Like I don't. I really, really don't. But we love y'all. Or you could be waiting for trial. Condition could be housed until the charges are adjudicated. Come on. You first of all, it gotta be records of it. You don't just magically get on there. Like poof. Hello, you don't get arrested. We're just gonna put you out there. Hello, like oh, people believe anything, but I love it. This is why Trump won. This is why he won presidency of the United States of America, because people believe anything. This is what they did. And they talk about this is why they did won. Be careful, ladies and gentlemen, what you consume, because you are what you consume. And you better not repeat that stuff to everybody. Oh, gosh, child, y'all. Oh, Lord Jesus, what the world? Them the same people that be donating to Dr. Umar's school. Them the same ones that donate to his school. These the same ones that's going to be donating to that school, okay? This is why you got to do Dr. Umar Johnson's, because people will believe it. But I ain't nothing to get your belief. You want to believe Ellis on house arrest, that's your belief. But on this show, we want to report on what reliable sources have reported on, okay? That's all. So to that lady, we thank her for bringing that to our attention. Thank you for letting us know about that, but we just respectfully disagree with our sister. Sorry, I've been drinking a lot of coffee, so I'm extra hyper. I gotta eat me some food, some chicken. I'm gonna probably fry me some chicken, probably cook some on Patreon. Probably you see me frying it on Patreon. Who knows? Who knows? For some state to die for exists is crazy. That's why, yeah. But it is rings, actually. If you would have said that, of course, it's rings exist. Of course, it's things like that exist. It's been on record historically. You can go and see different cases and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna say, hey, Ellis got a bracelet on her ankle. Oprah got a bracelet. They even said Oprah was. Even Oprah had to come out. Even Oprah had to come out and give a statement because people believe anything. It said how deleted all the emails. The thing trees, brother. I'm looking at it. Someone said, I'm about to consume 50. Baby, no man. I think Wiley put something in my coffee. You are what you consume. Now, I watch a lot of daytime, tea time, Mob Radio watch. I watch a lot of channels. So, but I don't get me wrong. I really don't watch a lot of conspiracy channels. I don't. That's just not my jib. They said that Wayfair was shipping children and all that type of stuff. Some stuff, I don't know. I don't jump down that unless I need a little bit more research. So I don't get into that. You didn't see me covering the welfare. Welfare? Shipping containers and all that. I didn't get into that because, again, I didn't see a lot of like CNN or BC or Roland Martin. So I try not to get into those type of stuff. Okay. Well, we thank y'all so very much. Shout out to the people. So people be saying next caller. Listen, a lot of people don't call into the show like this because they don't want they don't want their people get mad at them. So a lot of folks don't call to the Wiley Show because they got them very distinct voices. Because if they call over here and laugh at my jokes, if they go on other channels, they get mad. But okay, they said that Wayfair was actually shipping children, though. That's that they were covered over. Oh yeah, so you got to be careful. There's a lot going on. A lot going on in this world, but I love each and every one of y'all. Y'all, thank y'all for y'all love and y'all support. Those who will never talk about that stuff. They will never talk about that stuff. But give me a second. We're gonna take some more. Who is? I think is this the same caller? Let's call it back because we're gonna bring this so close. But I gotta get to the grocery store. Carly on air.
All right. So what about Kristen Teigen?
I'm not getting to that. I'm talking about the subject we talking about. I ain't getting to none of that.
I'm just saying because you're up here making fun of it. I'm just saying she's talking about how she like little girls.
Listen. I don't get into that. I don't get into that. Anything like that. I don't get into that.
Right.
I don't get into that.
All right.
I don't get into anything like that. Okay. On this show, give me some Lil' Kim or 50 Cent or some tangible or something. I don't get into all that type of stuff like that. Child, bye. I don't. You know, I understand. Those that will never talk about that. We talk about the subject at hand about Megan Thee Stallion. That didn't turn into a whole conspiracy theory. Oh, she didn't really get shot. That wasn't really blood. That was somebody else in that car. It was Lil' Kim in that car. And as you clearly can see, you see the plastic right there. It's so easy to be a conspiracy. I could easily be one right now. Oh, it ain't really Megan. That's Lil' Kim. As you see the footprint, you can see the plastic right then and there. That's Remy Ma in the back seat. Really, you really think Remy Ma was in New York, but that ain't really Remy Ma because Remy Ma said this on this time, and then this marriage certificate don't add up with this. It's easy to be a conspiracy theory. It's easy to do it. It's really easy. It ain't hard. That is so easy to do it. It's those are really actors and all of that. It's like really actors. That ain't really. It's some people that literally. What is happening on his That ain't really the Sirius Tower. That's something else. They replaced it with this material. That ain't really the Sirius Tower. That ain't really it. Because the man said it's the Willis Tower, but it should have been the Sirius Tower because in the essence, in the Greek, in the Hebrew, baby, bye. I'm not. And I love those times, if you talk about it, talk about it. You know what I'm saying? You know, because 50 Cent said that about Megan. Maybe because 50 Cent thought that was Lil' Kim, and he don't like, because in New York, you know, it's somebody child, and it's content for it. You consume it. You will get clicks if it sound good, and you saying the N-word 50,000 times, and all that type of stuff, and breaking it all the way down, and all that type of stuff, you know, just like they did Nick Cannon. Them people turned on Nick Cannon, and it was... Oh, Lord. Ooh, this was a good show today. But we love you. My radio said, man, you got robbed before she... Who robbed it? That's why Megan did not dance on her. See, that whole time they said Megan got robbed. I mean, that ain't funny that she got robbed. But that's like a whole nother situation about the Megan Thee Stallion situation. They said Megan got robbed. That ain't funny, but... But in this case, it's over like different theories. Thank y'all so very much. All right. Okay. All right. Anonymous, you live on here. Go ahead.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
You crazy. Listen, I'm not into the conspiracy theory stuff either. The Neil Long movie was boring. The Omar Epps, that was boring. Absolutely boring. Nothing interesting about that. Caitlyn needs to sit down trying to run for vice president with Kanye. It's a mess. Ellen, I really do think that Ellen is a nasty individual. And I really do think that she mistreated her workers because, like the other lady stated, she fired all of them and then hired a new staff to come and film inside her house. So yes. I really do think that she's a evil-spirited individual. She put on the front, like a lot of people do. They put on the front for TV and for shows, but then there are other people behind the scenes. Evelyn Lozado, I wish she stopped crying. I really, because the situation. No. All jokes aside, like, I don't agree with domestic violence and nobody putting their hands on them, but how long do you continue to try and make this man pay for something that happened in 2012? And then you got on the show with Shawnee when she asked you if you was ever in a dire situation and you had a phone with all of your ex numbers in there, and you needed to call somebody, who would you call? She said she'll call Chad. So how are you traumatized by him putting that knot over your head, but then he's going to be the first ex that you're going to call? Make that make sense. You keep trying to make the man relive the situation that he's paid for 8 years ago, and he's steady paying for it. He did it. He owned up to it. He made a mistake. But how long you gonna plan on to keep making the man pay for it by getting on social media crying for dear life? But then in the same sense, you said that this would be the person that you would call. If you are in fear for him and he traumatized you so much, why would he be the first person you call for help? Make that make sense.
I feel you on that. I hear you, and a lot of times too, you gotta. Is she auditioning for a show? Is she auditioning for the next storyline? So a lot of times you got to be very careful.
Man, I think she's just an attention seeker, because what he posted, somebody asked him how does he keep his composure, after whatever he's experiencing. He said that, that specific incident taught him something, and so he's learned not to lose his cool or allow anything else to take away, his freedom or his peace. So she took that and she turned it into this whole theatrics. Like, come on now, bro. Like, you called him about OG. And then you said that this would be the first person you would call if you was in a dire situation. So make that make sense. If you so traumatized, you don't want to have nothing to do with him. You actually had the judge to remove the no contact order. So if you didn't want to have nothing to do, why would you have the judge remove the no contact order? Why would he be the first person that you would contact? And why is you calling him about an OG situation?
Facts.
That's all.
I feel you on that.
That's all I got to say on that. She just do a lot of stuff.
And then she kept doing videos, and I didn't even want to even play the videos, because she went live, then she did another video, and I'm like, it's giving me attention seeking, clout chasing tease. That's what
the thing is that it doesn't take away from what has happened to her. But
right.
My thing is how long do you plan on making somebody pay for that? You knew who he was before you said I do to him, because y'all dated prior. And if you said that wasn't the first time that he put his hands on you, that means he put his hands on you before you said I do. And after you said I do is when you decided to say I don't no more. In 2012, we're in 2020, and you're still trying to make him pay for something that happened in 2012.
Facts. Thank you.
I think she needs some psychological help, because I really don't know. But anyways, that's all I want to say on that.
I hear you. You keep it. Thank you so much for keeping it real. Thank you, sister.
All right, Wiley.
All right. So thank you so very much for the callers that called in. That's what we talk about. This show is about celebrity gossip, celebrity news, and gossip and stuff. That's what we're on. So I thank you so much for people sending me tea on celebrities and stuff like that. Thank you all for that. I'm here for it. So if anybody's suing anybody, send me the court documents, case numbers, and we can break it down. So we can get into it, So some people, if you got the tea on some people suing somebody and you want me to break it down, give me the case numbers and the court documents and stuff. And then we can talk about it and look at it. I don't want to see what your opinion on it. If you can't find the court documents and case numbers, ain't nobody suing. The last time I checked, if you suing somebody, it got a case number right then and there. Amen. Amen. You can't say, hey, I'm suing Wiley. Well, what's the case? There ain't no case number. We ain't got no case number. Well, you suing, it got to be a file case number somewhere. If you're suing somebody, I want to see that case number, and so I can break down and look at it. Oh, I'm suing. If I'm getting sued by somebody, should it be a case number? If you saw, I'm just saying. Man, please. But we're going to try to get Young Pharaoh on the Wiley Show. So, producers, we're going to try to get him on the Wiley Show and everything like that. I'm going to put on my wig and makeup and see if he'll come on the show. I'm joking. But we definitely, it's a docket. So, I'm just saying, what's the case number? We're going to get into it. So, my producers, send it to me if you can. We could definitely get into that. And maybe we can talk about that on Patreon. But send me the case number. Definitely. We'd love to get Young Pharaoh on the show. Yes, we could definitely love to get him on the show. So send it to her. My producers probably is get his information and say Wiley want to interview him and everything like that. I think that would be great. And if he don't come on, that's fine. We could get Brother Ben X on the show. Oh, DJ Academics. So yeah, I'm not looking for no case. Kayne's over there dressing that. I want to see the case number. What's the problem? It's not 2 hours to ask. Hey, what's the case number? So ain't nobody gonna be scared. You ain't gonna look for the case number. That's why they love us. Let's see. Okay, let's do the case number. Thank y'all so very much for tuning in. Shout out to the callers. Ooh, we did an hour-long video piece. And thank y'all again. If you want to be notified when we go live, you can hit the number at that number is that 972-674-9462. I get so many calls when people be saying, Wiley, did you talk about this? Did you talk about that? And I done already talked about it. But if you want to be notified when we go live, or we have any upcoming events, we could text you that. The 972-674-9462. You could just say notification, and I will send you the notification with that. So we thank you all for that. But yes, give me a second. You can definitely do that. Our email address, and we also have our email address. So if you want to email us at wileyshow@gmail.com, that is our email address, and also our P.O. box is right there. So if you want to send us items, I will be checking it tomorrow. So if anybody want to send me some items that already sent me some items, I will check it tomorrow because I didn't get a chance to go today. I was so busy with content. So I didn't get a chance to go today, but I will check it on it. And as you see on the screen, the cash up. So we thank you all for y'all donation. Y'all keep the show going because what I'm trying to do, I got to give me some more lights and I want to get a bigger green screen. I want to get some better lights. Then I got to get like a black like curtain or a sheet to protect the lighting and all that. I want to paint the room white. So it's a lot of things I want to do to upgrade the equipment. So thank y'all. This was fun. Yes. Give up like this was lit. Another successful show. Thank you. This was lit. Peace. Yes. I love each and every one of us. So let me go. So I got to go give me some chicken. Okay. I give me some chicken. Hey.